Hello. Once again, Jeanette, the admin behind the keyboard of howtodealwithworkplacebullies.me. If you have not been to my website, check it out. And for those of you on YouTube, leave a comment below this video and subscribe. As you know, I have created this website to reenact the drama, the chaos, the turmoil, the aggravation that I have experienced while I was working at New York Presbyterian Hospital. What I'm going to discuss in this video blog is something that had happened shortly after I was hired. As you know, as I've been saying, the nurses took instant dislike. The nursing staff took instant dislike. As soon as I stepped foot on 6th Century, they were like, we don't like her. Because during the interview, the manager and I, we were kicking it off, we were laughing, and they figured I was going to bring joy into a place where misery was basically, that's what they were comfortable being miserable. So therefore they figured I was going to laugh, and which I did. I was laughing and smiling all the time. Nobody can change that. No one could change that, okay? And no one will ever will. So now, the manager called me one day in his office and he said, Jeanette, I'm going to have to issue you a verbal warning. And then if the nurse still complains, and I will issue a written warning. And I said, for what? He said, because they all said the exact same thing. You have been spending too much time with patients and family members. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Those patients were sick. You know, if they wanted to communicate with me, what was I supposed to do? Just turn my back away like the nurses did? I couldn't do that. And I said, don't you guys say we put patient first? Here it is. We put patient first. That's their core value. What's up with that? And for some reason, a month later, he came up with a written warning. As I said, you know, he liked me, but he had someone on a higher level. His boss was telling him what to do, so he had to do what they told him to do. So I said, you know what? I'm going to sign this warning, but I will take it to the media and show the media how you guys penalize me because I'm spending too much time with patients. I was not preaching them. I was telling them to believe in God before the surgery, before they had to go for surgery. I'm not a religious person. I wasn't telling them to accept God or to do certain religion. I was supporting them spiritually. If you don't have spirituality, you're not human. So that's what I was telling them. I was comforting them. I was helping them go through. You know what I'm saying? That's what people do in hospital. I was being penalized for that. And guess what happened? Shortly thereafter, a month later, spirituality made the chart. In other words, people appreciate the fact that I was there spiritually. Everyone was doing their job. Every single nursing assistant was doing their job. But that was my area of expertise, spirituality. And he was shocked. He was like, Jeanette, Bengo, he understood when someone is sick, they need all the help they can get. And I had to share with the world how I was going to be penalized because I spent time listening to patients who were sick before surgery and also after surgery. Isn't that crazy? A hospital that says we put patients first, that's their core value. And I was being penalized for spending time with someone who was concerned because they were going to crack his or her skull open to remove a tumor. And I was there to tell them to leave it to God. He will guide the doctor's hand into the right direction. Isn't that crazy? So I had to get this out of my chest because there was no one I could have talked to. Like I said, when he said to me that he was going to give me a verbal warning followed by a written warning, and he did come up with the written warning, and I said, I will sign it and I want a copy so I can take it to the media and show them how you guys are fake. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I have to say. And I'm glad I get this out of my chest. It was bugging me too. And I had to tell the world, hospital, is the worst place for anyone to be. Even though New York Presbyterian have great doctors, Dr. John Bookbar, Dr. Robert Howard, Rena Howard, the best surgeons, they care for their patients, but guess what? They spend they spend much time with their patients than the nurses. Because those nurses, they're just walking in and out. They're always on the fast lane. Like when you see patients and a nurse communicating, there was never anything like that. They want to go in and out because they were afraid to spend too much time in the patient's room. The fear that they would ask for a bedpan or to go to the bathroom. So therefore, they're always on the go. And trust me, I will tell you later on what those nurses have done to their patients.